reporting on the games you love by people who love to game. The MMO Reporter Network.
MMO Reporter's Pax Prime coverage is brought to you by Dragon Fantasy, The Black Tome of Ice, a 16-bit styled JRPG coming soon on Steam, iOS, Android, 3DS, and Wii U. Hey everybody, Chris here from MMO Reporter, and we are here for the daily recap, Day 3. As you can tell, we're all a little tired. This is 3 full days of running around the show floor. We have been everywhere, from the Westin to the Sheraton to the Grand Hyatt to the show floor, up the show floor, down the show floor, around the show floor.
I even made it to the Olive 8 today.
The Olive 8. We're all over the place, all to get videos for all of you. So we're resting our feet right now because, to be blunt, we don't think we could stand straight, and we don't want you to think we're drunk.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about what we saw today. This is our last full day of tons and tons of coverage. We've got a few things tomorrow, but this was our last big day. So Jason, why don't you start and let us know what you saw today at PAX?
My day started this morning with the Nvidia panel. They announced a new video card. Has big gaming improvements for latency. It's the GTX 950. Looks pretty fun. Looks pretty much like it's going to help a lot of things. DX12, also big announcements from Nvidia. They've got big plans. They won't really tell us much more than that, but again, they're looking for all sorts of improvements in the latest generation of hardware they've got coming out. Went from there out onto the show floor, saw some cool things. Saw Supernova, a new sci-fi based MOBA. Still a MOBA, still what you'd think of when you think of a MOBA, but they've got a lot of interesting new features. So we've got some interviews coming for you tomorrow on that. Stay tuned. We'll have a lot of nice things. Saw Orcs Must Die Unchained. Really, really fun gameplay. Tower defense. Totally new. Check it out. I really recommend it. Also went to the Marvel Heroes panel. Not a lot of news out of there. Was a little surprised at that. The biggest thing that I can tell you about the Marvel Heroes 2016 is that they've got leaderboards and seasons coming next year. So if those are the kinds of things that you value in your games, you'll be really excited to see that they've added that.
Awesome. What about you, Carrie? What's kept you busy today?
Well, I started my day with a classic RPG panel, which was very interesting. There were someone that had worked on Fallout New Vegas, somebody who had worked on Guild Wars 2, somebody had done the Shadowrun Returns Kickstarters and stuff like that, talking about how RPGs have kind of come in and changed, and we're going back to the classics. Then I went and I saw a mobile RPG that is coming from Korea that will be releasing shortly, that is for mobile phones. One of the cool things about it is, with your account, if you link it to your Facebook account, you can play it on your iPad as well as your Android device. It's the same type of thing. It's beautiful. It's runs on Unreal Engine. Each of the battles takes about a minute, and the boss battles are about 3 minutes. And they've got this really interesting thing that I guess is normal in the East, which is an autoplay button. So you hit autoplay, and it fights for you and lets you get the loot. Yeah, it's different. And I was asking about that, and they said, well, no, it's not. You're gonna get better loot if you actually play. But if you need to grind to get a particular piece of gear or something, and you're in a meeting, you just hit autoplay, and yeah, it's different. But I guess from what I was being told, it's normal in Eastern.
I have this great game. It's fun. It plays the game for me.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah, you can play it yourself, but.
Why? It can play itself for me.
Yeah, but you won't get the really good stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But if it's not fun enough for me to want to play it...
I think it's going to be fun enough for you to want to play it.
Right.
I think you're going to have to hit go and walk away to a meeting or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It really was fun. I enjoyed it. Yep. I did see Ark Survival Evolved. Leonor didn't tell me it had PvE mode. It has a single player mode, a PvE servers and PvP servers, and it looks fun, and it's really pretty.
And it has dinosaurs.
And this week, monkeys throwing poop.
Well, what's a game without a good chunk of monkeys throwing poop?
I know. It was pretty fun.
Is this as much fun as butt-sniffing pugs that we saw in the indie booth?
Okay.
No.
That's a legitimate game that is out this year. It's here at PAX. I'm sure you can find coverage. We didn't cover it.
Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Butt-sniffing
pugs.
Okay.
Oh, no. Didn't see that one.
It was right next to the Eco booth, so it's hard for me to miss.
Ark Survival Evolved was actually. I'm going to take a look at it 'cause
Yeah.
now that I know that it's not all PvP, and if I
Right.
log out in the wrong place, somebody's going to steal my stuff.
Yeah.
Then I went to see Celestial Tier. It's by a very small indie company, and it's kind of a classic Chrono Trigger JRPG.
Yeah.
Not a lot of classic aesthetics that of some games that I'm not super into, but like the old '80s style of drawing of females. So I wasn't super
Okay.
excited about that, but the game looked interesting in that as you're running around the map, you're always doing something. There's always something to pick up to do. You're not just running from place to place. They want to keep you busy.
Right.
But yeah, the aesthetic wasn't exactly what I was looking for in a game. And then as I was wandering by the booth, this is my favorite thing I
Yeah.
saw today, was I was wandering up on the 6th floor, which is some of the independent stuff, and there's a game called the Hidden Path, and it
Okay.
is like a choose your own adventure game.
Yeah.
And it's story mode, and it was really fun. It's top down, but the interesting thing about it is once you choose that path, you cannot go back. So if you choose option A, you cannot go back until you start over again.
So kind of like a choose your own adventure book sort of thing.
It is exactly a choose
Yeah.
your own adventure book.
Okay, cool.
With some fights and some stealth
Yeah.
and some stuff like that. So it's
Yeah.
pretty cool. So that's what I
Awesome.
did. How about you, Chris?
Well, we started the day today. We had our two big group play sessions today. We started with Sword Coast Legends and had Tim, the design director, DM our group of myself and Bill and Matt and Asani playing Sword Coast Legends. That was a lot of fun. Got to see, I put it out on Instagram, so check out our Instagram if you want to. The demon that will be with the limited edition 24-inch wingspan.
That is enormous.
It's a monster.
That
An
looks
absolute monster.
I saw. It looks cool.
We almost considered putting a banana there for scale, but and then from there we moved on and we got to see Dreadnought as well, which was our other big gameplay session that day.
That was really fun, Chris.
Yeah, it was a fun game, and it's like a mix of, well, it's all it's spaceship combat, but there's some planetary atmospheric stuff, some space stuff. But depending on the size of the ship, you go from it being plane-like and like dogfighting to it being naval-like and naval warship combat.
Okay, so it takes 9 days to turn your ship.
Well, with the Dreadnought, it's really slow to turn. With
Okay.
the Corvette, the tiny little ship, you're warping and moving all over the place.
I would say with the Dreadnought, if you try to turn your ship, you're probably just going to draw fire broadsides.
Right. Yeah.
It's not so much about turning your ship, it's about coming up out of hiding and then just
Yeah.
trying to
Or like
obliterate
they
your
were
opponent.
saying, the one thing he suggested is with the Dreadnought going up really, really high and having that advantage because you have a 360-degree firing arc and using that to your advantage and your armor and being able to take those shots to rain fire and death from above.
Yes, absolutely.
okay.
Yeah. So that was a fun one as well. Got to see, very excited about this because I'm a fan of the Pathfinder adventure card game. Got to see the digital version today, and I will be downloading that app. That was an absolute blast and a ton of fun. So we want to make sure that I get a chance to play that when it comes out. I love Pathfinder adventure card game. It's awesome.
We've played it twice while we're here, guys. Twice.
Yeah, yeah. And then went and visited with NCSoft and chatted with them about some Blade and Soul stuff and some WildStar stuff. I can't tell you anything that we talked about because it's all under embargo. So look for that stuff in the future. And also Neverwinter. Got to see some Neverwinter and the stuff that they're doing for Xbox, which they're going to be updating the Xbox version to near the PC version. They're just
okay.
going to be lacking
Really?
Strongholds is about it.
All right.
Okay.
So that's going to be coming out actually next week, I believe.
But no
So-
PS4.
No PS4 yet. No,
Okay.
they're not talking about that yet.
Okay. Yet.
Yet.
I have hope. Okay.
And Warhammer, End Times, a first-person fighter game set in the Warhammer fantasy universe. That one was... I'm a Warhammer geek, so I really like that setting. I think to really get a good idea, the first impression was okay. It was okay mechanics, okay fighting, but it didn't feel as visceral as I feel that maybe Warhammer would normally be. It was plenty bloody, but it just didn't feel. Maybe it was in the animations or stuff like that. It just didn't feel weighty. There wasn't the weight that I was expecting behind it. So that was pretty much our day today. Had a lot of fun running around the PAX show floor. And then now we're going to go tomorrow and visit and hang out. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep.
So thanks, everyone, for watching all of our videos. We're going to keep these coming for you. We hope that you enjoy everything that we're doing here at PAX. And, of course, we hope to see you at PAX. Bye,
Good night,
everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for watching the video, everybody. Don't forget to check out all the other podcasts at MMOreporter.com or by clicking on any of the links here. And please check out our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MMOreporter. Thanks, everyone, and see you in game.